Have you ever wondered what cells are in your body and how they work? The answer to this question is eukaryotic cells. Every living thing is made up of cells. Eukaryotic cells are found in plants, animals, and fungi. They have a nucleus and many different organelles. I am currently majoring in biology and have studied cells extensively, so I'm going to tell you all about them. First off, there are 4 basic tenets of cell theory and 2 different types of cells. According to Kaplan MCAT Biology Review, written by Dr. Alexander McDowell in 2017, the 4 tenets of cell theory are: all living things are composed of cells, the cell is the basic functional unit of life, cells arise only from pre-existing cells, and cells carry genetic information in the form of DNA. These are the most important concepts to know when learning about cells. So also there are 2 distinct types of cells, prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells do not have a nucleus, while eukaryotic cells have a true nucleus enclosed in a membrane. So that was just a little bit of the basics about cells. Now I'm going to tell you about the nucleus of the eukaryotic cell. The nucleus of the eukaryotic cell is an organelle of the cell that contains chromosomes. As written by Henry Gray in the 2012 edition of Gray's Anatomy, the nucleus is a minute body embedded in protoplasm and usually of a spherical or oval form. So basically, the nucleus of the cell is a small organelle within the cell that is surrounded by a nuclear membrane. Within the nucleus, there is deoxyribonucleic acid, more commonly known as DNA. DNA is made up of strands of chromosomes, which determines your genetic, so everything about you and all your characteristics are determined by DNA. That was just a little bit about the nucleus of the cell. Now I'm going to tell you about the other organelles. Cells contain many organelles that help the cells to function according to Cell Structure and Function, written by Dr. Rebecca Gillespie in 2015. The most important organelles to know are the cytoplasm, the mitochondria, the endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, and the Golgi apparatus. So the cytoplasm is the gel-like substance inside the membrane. The mitochondria, which is often referred to as the powerhouse of the cell, produces ATP, which is basically the energy of the cell uses. The endoplasmic reticulum, more commonly known as the ER, is what makes lipids or fatty acids. The ribosomes create proteins, and the Golgi apparatus sorts and distributes the proteins made by the ribosomes. Eukaryotic cells are the cells that create complex living things. Eukaryotic cells have a true nucleus with a membrane-bound organelles and cytosol. The most important part of any eukaryotic cell is the nucleus, which also has a membrane, but one with nuclear pores to allow the exchange of materials. All cells also contain many organelles which work together to help perform functions of the cells and create energy. So we all have our differences, but at the end of the day, we're all just made up of the same cells performing the same functions.